When you first reach Watkins Rest, you will see some soldiers trying to open a door. If you think helping them open the door is your only task here, let me tell you, you're missing something big. The soldier on the left has a magic sword, which is one of the best early game weapons that a lot of players miss. Unfortunately, it is a bit tricky to obtain this sword. We shall be using command drop on her. If you stay too close to her, then she will take the sword back. So try to keep a good distance between you and her while doing this. Once done, break the door for them and they will leave. Now go near the sword, use fog cloud, take the sword and fast travel immediately. After equipping this sword, you will gain 1 to 4 bonuses to attack rolls when attacking an enemy that has already taken damage. If you side with the Grove in Act 1, you must kill the 3 goblin leaders, but there is a very rare cutscene about this which a lot of players miss. First, keep at least 1 party member near the Grove entrance. Now go to the goblin camp and slay the leaders. Once you have killed all the 3 leaders, this cutscene will trigger.
Have you heard? Scouts have just reported the goblins have been neutralized. The way is clear. The others are gathering near the gate. Come on! Come on!
While he was talking, I tried to switch character. Unfortunately, it is not possible. After the cutscene, this man disappeared and that's the last time we see him. I tried to find him till the end of Act 3, nowhere to be found. If you know anything about him, please let me know in the comment section. During the final phase of Investigate Koga quest, you get the task to expose Koga. Once you do this, a cutscene triggers where the rats transform into druids. After that, Koga starts talking to Olodan. Here, I wanted to do something creative. I was curious to know what would happen if I kill Olodan before the cutscene triggers, but it was not an easy task. When I attacked the rat, it transformed into druid form and fled the area. Koga immediately got hostile at this and started a fight. I tried to kill the rat in many different ways but nothing helped. Finally, when I used a druid's animal form to attack the rat, it didn't make Koga hostile. So it was my chance. I made a party of 4 druids, transformed into spiders and entered turn-based mode. Thus I killed Olodan before the cutscene. Then I talked to Koga to see the outcome.
I want to have a word.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? What?
It didn't trigger the cutscene and my quest objective was updated. The objective acted in the same manner as if the cutscene had triggered and I was given the task to take down the shadow druids including Koga. So weird. After that I started attacking Koga. It was very strange that she didn't react at all. Thus I killed her without a fight, but unfortunately the quest objective was not updated. Even after a long rest it remained the same. When you first enter the Owlbear cave in Act 1, you meet the Owlbear mother. Though she becomes hostile toward you, thankfully there is a way to get out of the place safely through some dialogue checks. After that, if you take a long rest and go back to that cave, you'll see the Owlbear mother killed by goblins. Here, all your party members will have unique and interesting reactions about her death. In your playthrough, if any of your party members shows his reactions, others will remain silent. But I wanted to see everyone's reaction, so I reloaded this part for each party member. Let me show you.
Cut down by goblins. How cruel.
Looks like the goblins found her little hideaway. Pity.
She took a few goblins with her, at least. A brave effort.
Swarmed by goblins. Not a fate I'd wish on any beast.
Goblins got to her by the looks of it, but she stood her ground proudly.
Goblins have silenced the owl beast. I'd expect no less of vermin.
Goblins killed her. Such a beautiful beast.
Before moving further, I have a request. Please hit the subscribe button to get more contents like this. It costs you only a few seconds but fills my heart with joy and all my hard works get paid off. So please do this. Speak with Dead is an amazing feature in Baldurs Gate 3. The most common questions you can ask to the dead is about their identity, work purpose, reason for death, or valuable items. Very few times I have seen dialogue options that show respect or kindness to the dead. I have found such options on a corpse of an abducted nobleman near the crashed site in early Act 1. Cleric, Bard, and Druids have unique dialogue options for this. Let me show you.
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Finally, a druid will offer a proper burial.
Let them come.
I wish there was an option to bury him. Remember the spectator fight in Underdark? After killing the spectator, if you loot Doran's body, you will get a special item called Memory Shard. As the purpose of this item is not clear, a lot of players just keep it in their inventory without using it. But if you use it by right-clicking, you will get a cool cutscene about the forge. But remember that you will have to pass an Arcana check for this. Let me show you.
A dull crystal glowing only faintly. You feel your consciousness stretch, reach out, and recoil as if at a bare-handed slap. Yours is not the mind it was expecting. You heard its like described before. A memory shard used to store brief mental impressions from the user's mind. The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place. A grand forge.
After killing all the goblin leaders, when you come back to the grove, you'll see Zevlor standing in front of the grove entrance. If you talk to him, he will show gratitude for your work. But if Zevlor dies before this part, you'll see Asharak there instead of Zevlor. He will thank you for your work. He will also talk about Zevlor's death.
We've just got word. The goblins have cleared out, and I hear it's you we have to thank. Here. It's not much, but it's yours. Zevlor ordered a collection before he passed. But the time for mourning is done. I mean to celebrate.
When you first come to the chapel entrance of Overgrown Ruins, you'll see some bandits arguing about the loots. When you come close to them, a cutscene will trigger. Now you'll have two options here. Either you can kill them or make them leave with some dialogue checks. But the easiest way you can get rid of them is by using a fighter. Here you can make them leave even without rolling the dice. Let me show you.
Oh yeah? Well, we're... I ain't fighting her. Not a chance. We're leaving. Come on, move it!
When they started running, I tried to follow them. After running for some time, they just disappeared. Do you remember Harper Jonas? This poor guy turns into a shadow-cursed zombie after being attacked by the shadow creatures. Once the fight begins, you are left with no options but to kill him. But there is a way to save him. With this, I have also shown some very rare and missable interactions in this video. You can watch it by clicking here. Visit my channel to get more Baldur's Gate 3 videos like this. Subscribe if you like. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.